This episode is brought to you by CarterComics.com. It is your one-stop shop for all comic needs, whether they be graded or raw. Carter Comics has got it all. All you gotta do is go to CarterComics.com, use the discount code FREAKNET, FREAKNET. You'll save 10% plus free shipping on your entire order. Again, CarterComics.com, one-stop shop for all comic needs.
It's the JFW Podcast!
Alright guys, it's that time again, stepping in the ring with the greatest faction in podcast history. JFW Wrestling, the JFW Podcast, hosted by Travesty.
And I am the Faction Slayer, Nubby, the Amazing Turtle.
That's right, buddy. And if you're all wondering where the other guy is, well, apparently the top of the food chain can be taken out by the fucking cooties.
Serves him right.
Who fucking knew that the king of combat can be taken out from a child's sneeze? So, yeah. So, who knows? It's fine. We'll get through it. Nothing new.
I feel like shit's repeating itself. Wasn't it right around this time last year? The other co-host decided to fall off.
Right.
I think that's how it started. Got sick.
It's fine. Yeah, so we'll see if he's back in 2026. We don't know. Guys, this is the last episode we're going to do for 2025. We're going to take the next 2 weeks off for holiday. Figured the British could do it. Why can't we? So.
That's fair.
Yeah. With that being said, obviously, we're going to cover what we can from some results from last week. Now, I don't have anything from Brew City last week. I don't know if we have anything from Freelance, but I know CSW results you got to have.
I mean, I was there.
I know. I saw some. I saw some information. Well, I got chats that you're breaking things up and videos of people fucking meeting people and stuff like that. But let's focus on the results. It was a huge show from Steve's post about how everything ended. But let's get it from Nubby. Tell me about CSW. How was last Friday, the final episode of CSW for 2025?
Man, what a show it was. And I love that building that we go to in Elmwood Park. I wish we can go there all the time. But, obviously expensive. But I get it. Whatever. Great show. I think every match pretty much main event quality. I mean, most of the time it is like that for CSW. Storylines are great. And there's a lot of stories were either ended or starting. What a show. A lot of drama, let me just say that.
Well, from oh god, I'm horrible with fucking names. From Steve Boz and his match against don't tell me. Oh, why don't I remember her name? Hold on, I'm gonna get it. Missa Kate.
Yeah,
from her video mocking Boz at training, I knew how it gave you an idea of how personal that match alone was gonna be.
Oh yeah. I mean, it was so spot on too. If you had conversations with Boz, you would understand for sure.
I watched it a couple of times and I was like, that's pretty hilarious. I just like it.
Yeah. And that was crazy how she couldn't really high five her other half over there at the end there. Couldn't high five herself because I don't know. There was a wall apparently. I don't know.
I mean, I'm sure she could have if she really tried, but she must have had the wrong kind of time machine. I don't know, or I don't know how. I don't know what. I guess it wasn't even a time machine. It was more of like a spectral future. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know what. It doesn't matter what I was going with. It was hilarious. Loved it.
Oh yeah, I enjoyed it. Watched it so many times. But yeah. So I guess we can just get into it. On the pre-show, we had James Creed and John Bonhart losing their tag team match. I forgot the names of their opponents, but they're from the Ali school. So, but it's always good to
That's
see
pretty cool.
Creed losing. Creed losing is always a great thing.
Well,
So
come on now, man. He's Sepathermal or whatever the fuck that thing is.
some shit like that. And then
Bounces his fingers like a child.
and then Hot Rod Daddy Andy won the Battle Royal. Now, I'm gonna say this. I probably could have won this match. I was in it. But I was eliminated by a really good friend.
Ooh, was it Sean Danger?
No, he was actually on the bell duties for me while I go beat that ass. Let's just say it serves Apex right for being sick for eliminating me.
I don't know how you call him a good friend.
Well, he was a good friend until he eliminated me.
I knew him for years and I consider him a decent acquaintance. I mean,
Well, well, if he was okay, let's just say this: he's not so much of a good friend if he was anymore. So
yeah, no, I mean, realistically, like, you think he'd be the kind of person like, hey, let's work together, get everyone else out, and we can, you know, get this at the end. But
exactly.
Nubby, God, it seems like I'm the only person that never portrays you. I watch out for danger.
I hope not. We'll find
I
out.
hope not either. Maybe that's why he stays drunk because in his mind, he's like, well, if I sober up, I'm gonna have to attack him.
Yeah, yeah. People are nice to me when they're drunk.
That's true. You
Uh,
know me, I don't get drunk.
yeah, you're not nice.
That's not true. Oh yeah, I'm honest. But I mean, you know what though? Getting into the battle royal though, good for you. Good for you. That should be a constant for you.
yeah. All right. We're on to the main show now. Hans Carden took on Conan Lycan. Steve actually admitted that he didn't put Hans Carden in the Metro Division title match because he wanted him to suffer. So he put him against Conan Lycan. Um, Hans went to grab a chair, try to use it, but the referee stopped him. And then while the referee was putting the chair back, Lycan kicked Hans Carden in the nuts. And then gave him his finisher, and then Lycan wins. I mean, you know my thing about kicking people in the nuts. It's only good if it's warranted.
Dude, justifiable nut shots are a very rare thing. But I don't even know, man. I think, I guess for me, it's more of a life or death kind of situation. Like, I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know. In a match, though, no. No, I mean, desperation, I guess so, but no. No.
I mean, if he would have used the chair on him, maybe I can see that. But he didn't use the chair; it was
I could,
taken away.
yeah. Yeah, I guess so. Yeah, yeah, but maybe that's the justification. It was like you were going to do this, so it justifies me to do that. It's like can't really get ahead of him. Maybe if we had a
Uh,
Nubby exclusive and asked him what his mindset was, we could find out. But hell yeah,
well, after what took place later on in the show, I didn't want to talk to him. Period. But we'll get to that. We'll get there. We had the women's title match. It was a fatal 4-way. Um, Lily Pescadita retained over Haven Harris, who took the place of Amina Belmont. Maggie Lee and Heather Reckless. I'm gonna have to say this was my favorite women's match of the year
Oh yeah, what was that?
because they went all out. They beat the shit out of each other. I mean, yeah, there were some high spots, a lot of them, but it was just entertaining.
Mm-hmm.
It it kept my eyes, like holy shit, what's gonna happen next? Oh, this happened. Oh, what's gonna happen next? It kept me focused, and I've seen a lot of women's matches this year, and every match topped the other, and then I think this one topped the year out of all of them.
Yeah. And when you have like triple threats, fatal four ways, and stuff like that, with collectively four of the top wrestlers in the area, I mean, you expect nothing less out of it. And the biggest reasons like I enjoy elimination matches is for that kind of reason, regardless if it's tag or fatal four ways, or whatever, because you ultimately find that number one champion. You don't get the whole, oh, Maggie Lee hits her finisher on Lily Pescadita, and then all of a sudden Maggie Lee gets thrown out by Amina Belmont, and Mel picks up the win, and then the match is over. I'd rather have that elimination so you have that one ultimate champion at the very end, or that one ultimate top person at the very end. Um, I mean, with these, I mean, it's hard to say what's your order, what's your ranking, 1 to 4, because any one of them on any given day could be that top spot.
Oh
So,
yeah, this was definitely a great way to end the year for the
mhm.
women's division. Just
Yeah.
at CSW alone. And now I wonder what's going to happen next year. Are we going to see a group of new women come in?
I can see
I
that.
mean,
Coming from different regions and stuff like that. I mean, how Apollo Entertainment, they finally have a women's championship now too. So I mean, I think you're gonna finally see the growth of women's wrestling. Hell, helping out SCW and booking stuff. It's reaching out to female talent to bring them down there to help regrow that division and everything. So I think so.
there was a little bit of, I mean, it's every woman for themselves, but
Hmm.
Heather and Maggie were trying to team up a little bit. But yeah, they were knocking each other down, supposedly accidental at times, but come on. For the title, it's never accidental. It's like there's no such thing as an accidental elimination.
No, no. If you're getting eliminated, you're getting eliminated. No, I mean,
Yeah.
I guess like the only time you can ever see like an accident elimination is if you're on the outside of the rope and somebody like shoves danger into you. I
Yeah.
can kind of see that in a sense, but you know, like when people sit there like, "Oh, I didn't mean to eliminate you," it's like they topple you and two other people over all at the same time. It's like you're not winning that argument against me. You definitely intentionally did that shit on purpose.
Yeah. I know all about that for sure. I had the time of my life, that was for sure. If you know, you know. I know Steve does. He was there. We had a no DQ match between Shaza McKenzie and Warhorse Jake Parnell. Shaza dives onto Warhorse to start the match. Like she didn't waste no time. She just dove and started wailing on him and shit. Um, they fought tooth and nail, threw everything at each other
Mhm.
except for the kitchen sink because no one can find the kitchen sink.
There's a fucking grave, but not a kitchen sink. Okay.
Yeah, I know, right? What the fuck?
this, this show has a fucking grave. God forbid someone can find a kitchen sink though.
That was some. That was an awesome grave though.
I'm excited to understand how the match worked. Like based on the picture, I don't think it really gives you the story of how the match worked out, but I'm really curious to hear about it.
I'll be able to tell you about it a little later. This is what I do. In the end, it was Shaza winning and defeating Warhorse via submission with a belt around the neck. No disqualification. It's legal.
Yeah.
It should be noted. It should be noted though. Warhorse did pile drive Shaza through a table onto the outside earlier in the match. Yeah.
And she came back from that. That's good. Awesome.
Yeah. She probably got a hard head. That's why.
Well,
Those
she's got that.
Australians.
She's got that TWTW.
And then after the match, Warhorse's group, the Nihilists, two of those members, Codis and Analog, they came out. We thought they were going to help him to the back. They turned on his ass. They left him laying.
Well, when you see the leader lose, it may appear like I don't want to get into the mind of a nihilist, whoever the hell they are, but I mean that's weakness right there,
I mean, it's pretty similar to what Warhorse did to Conan Lycan with the Haykeepers.
There you go. See?
Now tables have turned. Crazy. We have a 6-man tag. It was the Hype and Bruce Hamilton taking on Grayson Valor, not Valier, and Boucher. This match, a lot of back and forth. I don't know how good the parlays were. I don't know. I think they finally just said, fuck these guys. We're not doing any more betting with them. And there was definitely huge communication and parlay problems, which led to Grayson, Valor, and Boucher getting the win. I think Bruss did mess up one of the parlays by doing a dive or some kind of jump to the outside.
Appreciate that you keep saying words like I know what they mean.
Parlays?
I don't know what that means.
It's a betting system.
I know it has to do with betting, but it's like a double down on a bet kind of thing, or it's like a side bet kind of thing, or
it's multiple bets, like all in one.
So like somebody bets on, let's say, so somebody bets on a baseball game, Yankees versus Dodgers. A parlay would be like Aaron Judge hits a home run, Garrett Cole strikes out 13 people.
Yep, exactly.
Okay, then I get it. The only parlay I really know is Pirates. So, but now I get it. Okay.
Unrelated. I mean, unless the Pittsburgh Pirates were involved, then
there we go. Yeah, that's right.
There we go.
See, look, I learned. You learned me something.
So I actually taught you something. How about that? People learning from me.
Always learning. Always learning.
Always learning.
Always learning.
All right. We had a 15-minute Iron Man match, even though, and I purposely left this in here because when I was typing it in my phone, autocorrect decided they wanted to put Orion match. 15-minute Orion match.
Sounds like a boring match.
And he say something like that.
Well, you know what they say. You got to maximize your effort. I'm just, I'm sorry, maximize. It's not me.
To the maximum.
That's not me, Yeah. Yeah. Sorry. I don't want to wait forever to be over. Oops. Wrong TV show.
All right. So it was for the Metro Division title. Victor Analog, Axel Rico, FXB, current champion, Jay Marston, and Iniestra. Now, everybody had at least one fall.
Okay.
Everybody.
Okay.
And then the time expired with everybody tied.
Tie goes to the champion.
Tie goes to the champion, so FXB retains.
You know, I'm not. I mean, I guess it's okay. Well, yeah, I guess tomorrow is the last podcast, so it's fine. If CSW had any type of decent general manager, it probably would have gone to sudden death rules. Maybe, hey, let's get a definitive winner, not a, oh, it's a tie. We're playing fucking soccer. Just absolutely fucking not. Let's fucking roll into the fucking 10th inning here. Sudden death it. Let's get an ultimate winner. But no, I get it. I get it. Steve wants to run into the back room, tell everyone that you're not going to shove me around or push me around or tell me what to do. Wants to drop some swear words on a video posted on Facebook and everything just to say, tie's just as good.
I mean,
right.
Yeah.
And the biasness of it all, it's not like commentary can sit there and question that decision because he's commentating. It's like, what is he gonna say? Like, oh man, where the hell's the general manager? Let's get a no. That fucker's sitting right there saying, like, man, whoever made that match is a genius. It's fine now. Tomorrow's the last episode. It's okay.
Yeah, which I'll be on it.
Yeah, you will. I wasn't invited, so
I don't know who else will show up. It'll probably be a who's who showing up, but I'll be there. Who knows what's gonna happen?
I will not be there. I was not invited. Even if I was, I don't want to be invited anymore. It's too late now. Even if Steve was to message me today, he's like, hey, if you want to be on, you can be on. No, too late. You had the opportunity to invite me. You didn't do it. So now your show could die without me.
I'm sure he'll say something about that.
If you had to guess, and for those who don't know, the whole tomorrow Power Hour is the final episode of the Power Hour. Steve's going to he's not even giving his flowers. What's the opposite of flowers? Dumping his manure, if you will. Willing to fucking, Pompeii his entire fucking career. But to answer this question may give him an idea or so. But if there was one thing you would want Steve to brutally, honestly talk about, do you have one thing in mind you would want him to bring up?
Honestly, right now, I don't know. I'd have to really ponder that. Because all I plan going on to get my shit in and then, insert my opinion in everyone else's segment because it's what I do. I get my shit in.
Well, I know. Was it? I think it was on the holiday episode that I think he mentioned a DWA thing that he might bring up.
Yeah, because there was a question on how it actually started, and I'm pretty sure it'll be brought up as I was part of the chaos, if you will.
Yeah, it's gonna be interesting. Yes, I don't know. Obviously, we know Nubby's gonna be on it. We don't know. At least I don't know who else is gonna be on it. But tomorrow's the final Power Hour. It is unlike us. We'll be back next year. He won't be, but yeah. So interesting to hear some of the shit he's gonna say. Because I'm also kind of curious on how honest is gonna be for him. It's interesting.
I think he'll be as honest as he can be, but it depends on his mood of the day.
But that's the thing too, yeah, because the thing is like the Power Hour's ending. His career in wrestling is still moving forward. So it's not like you could burn the bridge of the people who are, booking you. So it's like there's there's a line I know he's not going to cross, but at the same time, like for an example, like what harm could come off talking about GPW?
I'll tell you this: the only thing that can happen
Hmm.
is the former owner can probably he might listen if he hears his name. I don't know, and he might send a message. I but
Gotcha.
I honestly, no one really has heard from the guy in a long time.
Yeah. Well, I'm assuming it's not going to be a situation where I don't want to mention any names because I don't need a letter sent to me or something. One of the big historical monumental businesses from the area sending out NDA or not NDAs, but cease and desist orders for even mentioning their name.
Fuck that guy.
Yeah, I doubt that's something that probably won't happen. But again, I'm interested to see what Steve has to say. Um, and who he fucking talks about. Maybe he can finally say why is he not a member of the LIM? Why is Steve not an LIM member? Still to this day, let Steve sit movement. Tony Gabagool commentates with Steve. Steve had the LIM on the Power Hour 3 separate times. They cheer Steve's name when he comes out to the fucking ring. How is he still not an LIM member?
That is a good question.
Right? Even I was invited to be part of the LIM. Even I was voted in to being an LIM member. I turned it down. How is Steve not given that opportunity?
Mm.
Don't know.
I think it was brought. I think it was brought up before, but I don't think he gave a good answer.
Yeah. And how does he sit there and say that he's not a Rocket Pro Avenger? Like what like that dude is so good at doing to himself what he accuses of me doing to him, and that's tearing him down. Because nobody makes Steve feel like more of a useless piece of shit than Steve does to himself. Like he sits there like every week I see her talking about like how he's the worst fucking person in the world. But then Steve sits on his own show like, well, I'm a nobody. Well, I'm nothing. I ain't him. I ain't that. I'm not this. He goes into chat and the chats I'm posting like, well, I'm not as good as this, or I'm not as great as this, or I'm never one of these and stuff like that. It's like
Fair.
nutty, nutty. I do love Steve. I just wish he would have more confidence in himself, but it seems like he's incapable of doing that.
I think something might get brought up when it comes to me.
I would think
Well,
so.
I think we'll see what happens tomorrow, but I think something might. I may have to bring up something because I'm gonna want to get everyone else's opinion on there. But we'll see. We'll see what happens. Maybe it won't. But a lot of things I've been thinking about
Mm-hmm.
for a couple months, and it's just like, where is his mind at? But we'll see.
Well, you'll find out in 24 hours.
Yeah, I'll be joining him around this time tomorrow. So
Right? Yeah. Yeah. Freaknet Studios is losing a show. It was awesome working with them and stuff like that. I won't be able to say any of this tomorrow because I'm not on the show, but I do appreciate the time that the Power Hour was on Freaknet Studios and all the few. I think I was on maybe 4 times, possibly only three, but I was on a few times. I was on the Power Hour. Always had a good time. Always had fun. I got flowers from C Red. This was way before he called me a skirt wearing piece of shit outside Rocket Pro Wrestling, but yeah, yeah, Power was always fun. So, but anyways, to go back to what I was saying, Steve Shook made this a sudden death. I don't know what the hell he's doing. He's gotta get his head off his ass.
that's fair. I mean, maybe he was just because he was a little bit more calm for the
Mhm.
show because he didn't have to ring announce, as Michael Allen actually made his debut in CSW
Oh,
to
good for
ring
him.
announce. So it was a good, nice change, and I'm hoping that CSW brings him back. So
So it's not definitive if he's the announcer going forward.
Right.
Gotcha. Should be though. I do like him. IPW, RPW, he does a great job.
I
Well,
mean,
the last few IPWs was Rion, but
well, no,
no.
Michael Allen's been there
Why did I think that fucking Rion was announcing IPW?
because he would do his pre-show Ask Rion Anything.
Yeah. Yes. So maybe I just saw him. Maybe I just saw him announcing once. I just assumed that was the norm now.
Probably the last show you were at, he probably did.
Probably. Yeah.
And that was a
It
long time ago.
was a long time ago. Was it May? No. Maybe. No.
No,
April. It was a while. It was a while ago. It was a while ago.
but
I mean,
I
hey, listen, 2026 though, game changer.
I mean, the original ring announcer Wade, great guy, great ring announcer, but in his place, I would like to have Michael Allen going forward. So that
Oh, hey, we'll see what
he
happens
gets
in
the crowd going.
2026.
Hell yeah! So CSW, if you're listening,
Oh, yeah. So FXB retains championship.
yes.
Technicality, tiebreaker, whatever. So,
Well, I
oh no,
mean,
no tiebreaker, but yeah, yeah. So.
time limit expired.
Sudden death. I'm just saying, absolutely not. No, come on now.
Well, if no sudden death is put in, then the tie goes to the champion. Tie goes to the runner.
You know what they should have done? They should have done the last person to get a pin becomes the champion.
Ah, that's interesting.
Right? Yeah. See, that's
Uh,
why I'm a good general manager. I have different
well,
ideas.
I think it was FXB himself that got the last one, anyways.
You know what? If he was, prove it. Anyone who's listening, if you weren't there live, go watch it on IWTV and confirm that.
Yes,
Not
like
that I
he
don't
said.
not that I don't believe Nubby, but Nubby says I'm pretty sure, I believe, maybe. And when my employees at my job say things like that, I have no confidence in them. Nothing against you,
Oh,
Nubby. I love you, brother.
I have no confidence in myself on that either. So,
Somebody find
so
out. Put it in the comments of somewhere or whatever. You're watching on YouTube. Comment over on YouTube. Make sure you're subscribing first. Don't be stupid. But comment below. Let me know who got the final pin in the Survivor Series. Because as a general
uh,
manager, I would do that shit.
actually, you want to know how much of an idiot I am?
There we go.
As every fall took place, I did write down the name, and the
There we go.
last one put down was FXB.
Okay. Well, then FXB wins on technicality. Okay, that's fine. Whatever. Still, Steve should have done sudden death rules. It's whatever. Steve.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah,
yeah.
Steven. Yeah, Steven. What the
Fucking
fuck?
Steven.
Jesus. Well,
Steve's.
speaking of Steve, we have Steve Boz.
Oh, there we go. We main event now?
Hey, no, it's not even main event.
Oh, gotcha. Okay. Steve wasn't wait. Oh, wait. Steve Boz's match wasn't the main event?
No.
How the fuck do you not make that the main event? That's crazy. Okay. Well, that just shows how much action was in this matchup. Okay, then. There we go.
Yep.
Okay.
Steve Boz took on Missa Kate, career versus career, with Doug Simmons as the special guest referee.
And for those of
Now,
you out there, who is Doug Simmons again?
he is a CSW Hall of Famer and former CSW champion. He is Uncle Doug to many and personal trainer and not really a good referee. I'm going to say this.
Not a good one.
And here is why. And now, someone might have a case here. And I mean, the loser of the match might have a case. Because at the start of the match, the referee did not call for the bell to start the match.
Wow.
The bell ringer, however, took it upon himself to just ring the bell anyway.
Is that danger?
No.
Is that you?
Yes.
You're just out there just ringing bells for the fuck of it? Well, you think you're working for the Salvation Army? You're out there in front of a Walgreens getting change? The way you fucking do it? Wearing a red coat? Going out there? Ding ding.
I'm just assuming as a referee who is not experienced referee just forgot, and Boz and Missa were ready to fight. So I'm like, okay, I'm gonna ring the bell. So I did. I might after listening to this, Steve, Aaron,
Wait,
you might.
Steven Missa was the one that told you to ring the bell?
Nobody told me to ring the bell.
Oh, okay, okay. Oh, yeah, I thought you just said that. Okay, gotcha.
No, so I'm saying like Steve, Mr. GM,
Hmm.
after he listens to this, might have something to ponder. I might get reprimanded for ringing the bell now, but that's fine. Uh,
What they gonna do? Tell you you're no longer gonna ring the bell and book you on shows like they should be doing to begin with? That's crazy.
huh, concepts.
Actions, reactions, consequences. I heard that somewhere.
Yeah, it's very symbolic, if
Something like
you will.
that. Something like that. I can't picture it. I just can't picture it. Ugh,
Uh, yeah, I'm very like
right.
I don't
I
know.
know, right? It's kind of evilish, genius like.
Yeah,
It makes you kind of
kind of
see
like
red sometimes. Nutty.
yeah, kind of very. It's like an
Yeah.
A, almost diamondish, but it's more A.
Yeah. Just focus. If you can focus on it for a minute, it's just like
This, yeah, and then
easy.
once you got to focus, close it. Focus, close it.
There we go. Yeah, see, we get it.
It should be noted that Steve Boz did come out with Terry Allen and TJ Steele.
Sounds boring.
Yeah, TJ Steele is pretty boring. I'm not gonna lie.
What's his mindset? Like, this fucking lady mocked me in a fucking Facebook post, so now I gotta bring backup
Yeah, pretty much. And
and
then
miss the show by herself.
yeah, she was by herself.
Good for her. Way to be a badass.
Hell yeah. Uh Steele did go to commentary. So there's that. This match, back and forth. I think I've seen Boz Hulk up a little bit. Um Missa Kate channeled her inner John Cena, if you know what I mean. AA and all that happy stuff. Um, there were two ref bumps. Uh, Doug Simmons got in the way twice. There were
Was it
multiple super kick.
was it intentional?
Now both were accidents. At least I hope. There were multiple super kicks. Did I freeze?
He did freeze, yeah.
What?
I was thinking myself like, hopefully he comes back. We'll be fine though.
Uh,
Multiple
well,
super kicks.
oh, that's where you left off. Okay.
Yeah.
Chair shots, low blows, and many legend finishers. Like you name a legend, the finisher was done.
Well, I'm assuming obviously. I mean, you mentioned the super kick. I'm assuming that was because per Mr. Cates, flashback. Shawn Michaels wanted to be Steve Boz, so
That's fair. That is true.
makes sense that a super kick would be there. Yeah.
Yeah, but both of them had super kicks. So, and then she did her.
Were any of them Sweet Chin Musics?
Well, technically Boz's because he does do the, you
Okay.
know, tuning up the band.
Gotcha. So that's
Missa
where Shawn
Kate.
Michaels got it from.
Yeah, exactly.
Gotcha.
I mean, you ask Steve Boz, he'll tell you. So it must be true. She hit her chick kick a couple times. In the end, someone did lose their career in professional wrestling. And unfortunately, it was Missa Kate who lost.
I mean, well, it's like you said. If Steve wants to be a general manager and wants to go by the official rules, if no bell was rang, is it in the books? Is the record is the record there? Is it official? Is this set in
I,
stone?
the bell did ring, but the referee didn't call for it at the time.
Right? I mean, it's like like when I think it was like Dominic Mysterio's done it. A couple people have done it. Like when somebody else would just go and ring. I don't see because you're the official bell ringer. Maybe it's official. Like when like Dominic Mysterio went over and rang the bell himself. The referee didn't call for it. It didn't count, but that was Dom doing it, not the official bell ringer. So you may have cost Missa Kate her career. So this one may be on you.
Figured
Yeah.
I'm gonna get blamed.
I mean, not
That's
really. We
my
don't know. I mean, hey, listen, everyone who's listening to this, comment below if you're over on YouTube. Feel free to put on there. If you believe Nubby cost Missa Kate her livelihood or not. We don't know.
I mean, they still fought.
Yeah,
They didn't have to. They both could have just said, "Oh, he didn't call for the bell." So
that's true. Yeah.
I think either one of them could have said so. But yeah, Boz wins. Missa's career is over. It's sad to see her go.
Never even got
But
a chance. Never even got a chance to see her wrestle. That's on me though. Well, technically, it's on you because you're the one that rang the bell and cost her career. So.
yeah. But no, life goes on, right?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Listen, I mean, who stays retired forever? Whose career is ever
Oh,
officially over forever? Something she could be back.
she could.
Yeah, maybe she'll come back as Madam Catherine. Who knows? Right? Yeah, it's
That's
just
the most random thing ever.
Missa Kate. Just upgraded him. She's an evolution of progression and stuff like that. Just Missa Kate. Her career's over. Madam Catherine, however, is now here.
Mm,
Loopholes, bro. Loopholes.
that's fair.
Mm-hmm.
Well, best of luck to her and her future. Thanks for the hoodie.
Oh, she gave you a hoodie after you cost her career.
Yes.
That's sweet of her.
Yeah.
Till she listens to this and find out you're the reason she no longer has a job. But
She don't listen. I know that for sure.
well, you know what? You deserve to lose. Fuck yourself.
So. um. Now we had a singles match between Mustafa Ali and Solomon Tupu. Ali took the place of Elias or Elijah, and now I think I understand why he wasn't there. Because he was at Saturday Night's main event the next night.
Yeah, but I think that was Elias. I think Elias was there.
Eh. Well,
Is he the
someone had
same
a
person?
drive. Someone, I think Elijah had to drive Elias.
That makes sense. I believe that.
Someone's got to pay for the hotel. So
Yeah.
it was Solomon Tupu defeating Mustafa Ali.
Oh dang.
Yeah.
Good for Tupu.
Oh yeah. Next, we have the Buried Alive match. This was fun to watch. There was a table involved,
Oh,
chairs.
hey, real quick though. Looks like Missa Kate did make a post following her match
She
about her
did,
career being over. Do you want me to read it?
if you would like.
Dear Wrestling World, how do I start? Clutch. Tonight was my last wrestling match, not just with CSW, but across the board. I made a promise to myself when I first started wrestling that no matter where I was with wrestling at 30 years old, I would be done. She's only 30? Good for her.
Mm-hmm.
There is so much more to the story, but I'm just going to end with that. There's something so poetically beautiful of John Cena being the first match I've ever seen and then being able to retire from wrestling the day before he does. It's almost like God planned it. Who'd thunk it? I'm not writing a long list of thank yous. They know who they are. But the one and only thank you I will give is to all of the amazing fans pandering I have met along the way. I'm going to miss your faces and getting presents from you. Ha ha ha. The most. Thank you for all your endless support. You guys have picked me up and put a smile on this RBF more times than I can remember. What is RBF? Oh, Wrestling Bitch Face. There you
Yeah,
go.
here we go.
You all are the reason I got to live out my little girl dream. I just hope I was able to do for wrestling what it did for me. Now, how do I end this? I don't know. I guess I'm going to have to figure out how to be a person. These are emojis. Say a prayer for me. I'm going to need a few of those. I'm going to love and miss everyone dearly. God bless. Oh, wait, P.S. I will be setting up an eBay to get rid of my gear and other things shortly. Gotta rip it off like a band-aid. Hashtag CSW is home. There's an emoji with an upside down smiley face, but I'm not gonna do that. So sweet. Good for her. 30 years old. Man, good for her.
Damn.
Get you anybody else.
Yeah. Even hearing it now kind of got me all.
Mm. It's a wild thing at 30 years old. Yeah, and it's like no matter where I'm at, 30 years old, I'm done. It's
She
crazy.
accomplished a lot.
Yeah, I mean, and the thing is too is like I guess it's like what's the extent of the career being over? Like just entering altogether? Could she pop up as a special guest announcer, commentator, maybe a GM or some shit? I mean, like where is like at 30, I am done with the business altogether. Maybe I'll pop up as a fan from here and there and shit like that. Crazy.
Yeah.
Who knows? Maybe she'll come on JFW. Maybe we'll interview her or something. Why
That'd be
not?
nice.
Right? I did it for C Red. I can interview her. There's a good chance I'll end up falling in love with her at the end of it, but I mean that's
This is who
just
you are.
it just happens. Yeah, just it's what I do.
Yeah.
Anyways, okay, sorry. Yes, so Ms. Kate no longer wrestling. Solomon Tupu defeated Mustafa Ali, and then what was the next match we were talking about?
Buried Alive. Adam
Main event.
Stallion
Is
and
this is the main
Cypher.
event? No, it's not. God, Jesus, how are these matches not main events? Insane. Okay, Buried Alive, Decipher. Go ahead.
Cypher, Stallion. Eric Schultz did get involved a little bit with using a taser. He brought in a fucking taser.
Well,
Fucking lawyers.
Decipher ever put the mask back on?
No.
No.
Well, I can't say no. Technically, he did, but not there. Not at CSW. But they eventually made their way to the graveyard, if you will. And all of a sudden, Heather Reckless shows up and assists Cypher into burying Adam Stallion alive as Cypher wins by
Do you think,
burying.
pun intended, but do you think this puts the final nail in the coffin? These two now move on,
Maybe
right?
we shall see. A lot of things ended, a lot of things begin on this show. We'll see. We'll see what's next for Cypher. Maybe a future heavyweight title shot is in this future.
Why not?
I mean, he has not really held a belt except the tag team belts in CSW.
Right?
So,
And he just buried his partner, so well, former partner.
yeah.
Yeah.
And he's got Heather Reckless by his side, so we'll see. Now we're in the main event, which was for the heavyweight title, Marche Brockett defending against Quintero. It should be noted that Marche did use the graveyard to his advantage as he threw some dirt at Quintero, and then he thanked Adam Stallion for it.
I mean, if you got it, you might as well, right?
Yeah, right. It should be no surprise that the referee got knocked down via a spear, not spare. That's in bowling, but hey, it could have been knocked down with a spare too. He accidentally spears the referee, which allows involvement between Bruss, Boz, Ali got involved. Tupu, Lycan, all got involved in this match while the referee was taking a nap. So Marche does hit the M80 on Quintero, but Quintero kicked out. So Marche got mad and took out the referee on purpose this time. He elbow dropped him.
Sounds like a hissy fit to me.
Yeah, it was a hissy fit. So Marche goes to use the belt, but Quintero stops him. After a while, he gets Marche down. After multiple splashes, Quintero gets the win and is the new CSW champion.
God, good for him. That's well earned. That's well deserved.
Oh yeah. However, I can say that the celebration was spoiled.
I feel like this is the part where you say what you said earlier was coming back around at the end that makes you change your opinion on him.
Oh, there you go. Because you had Tupu, Axel Rico, Valor, Grayson were out there,
Mm-hmm.
and Lycan. They're all celebrating.
Mm-hmm.
Even Tupu put Quintero on his shoulders, only for Lycan to low blow Tupu, which drops Quintero, and he beat the shit out of Quintero. And then he beat the shit out of Valor, Grayson, and Axel Rico. It seems like Lycan just wants his belt back, and he's willing to do anything, including kicking his friends in the nuts.
I mean, after months of the made men doing what they did to him, where does he get off thinking, well, where does he get off thinking this is the right thing to do? That's, I can imagine. You're frozen, so I'm talking over you. I apologize. You're good now. Um, in my mind, I can imagine Steve calling him a son of a bitch or a bastard from commentary.
I think I heard that.
Yeah, which is well justified. Like I said, it's I don't know if you heard what I said or not, but the fact that the made men did this to Conan Lycan how many times, just for him to do that, it's unfortunate to take away somebody's opportunity like that or somebody's moment, winning a championship. Like, so that's a shame.
I mean, it was brewing already when you know, Quintero accidentally took out Lycan a few months ago in a match, and then he eliminated him from the Ring of Destiny. So
Yeah.
yeah, to pick and
I don't know. I don't know what's going on with you, but your camera just went away too.
yeah, everything went away. I got kicked. I think we're okay. You're still recording.
Yeah, yeah. Still recording. Yeah, we're good.
We're we're live.
We're live, pal.
But yeah, yeah, that was CSW. Uh, Stay tuned for information for the upcoming year.
2026 is right around the corner, guys.
Yeah, buddy.
Um, so as far as results for the other ones, like I said, Freelance Brew said we don't have anything, so we'll just move into match cards for this upcoming week and beyond. And the one thing we could run through is Hybrid Wrestling Entertainment, which is this coming Friday. Which I can pull up the information right here. It's at the Barrel House at Badger State Brewery on Friday, December 19th. Doors open at 6:15. Bell is at 7 p.m. Front row tickets to this is $20. General admission is only 10. It's known as Brewery Bash 3. So, this Friday at the Barrel House, Hybrid Wrestling Entertainment presents Brewer Bash 3. The HWE champion Aaron Arsenal will be taking on Adam Grace and your boy Roy for the HWE championship. Sierra Jack Spade with Vic Ross, Sam Eli, and Dr. Ooze, the Brock Hall, Dr. Ooze Brock Hall will all be in a fatal four-way for the number one contendership for the HWE championship. The returning Devin Drake and the Mad Dog of War Cujo will take on the all-night highlight Peter Schwanz and the debuting Mike Smash Jarek. Yoshia Kai looks for payback against Ethan Matthews, being accompanied to the ring by Vic Ross. Doom Montgomery and Stacy Shadows, which I believe Stacy Shadows is Melanie Cruz's tag team partner in the Iron Maidens. Is that correct? She seems familiar. They'll be teaming together to take on Big Juice George, Big Juicy George, and Josie Valentine in a mixed tag team match. There will be a pre-show contest featuring Johnny CK and Riley Adams. Plus, Joey Jet Avalon appears with words about his recent actions against the Dojo of Pain. There will also be a food drive for Paul's Pantry. You bring in 3 items, and you will get in for $10. So, Hybrid Wrestling Entertainment again will be at the Barrel House at Badger State Brewery this Friday. Let's see. Can I find you? Can I find? There we go. An address. There we go. 990 Tony Canadeo Run, Green Bay, Wisconsin. Tickets are currently on sale again. $20 front row, $10 in advance, $15 at the door. Bring in 3 canned items for the food pantry. That 15 turns into 10. So
Perfect.
hell yeah.
I have to thank you for just taking that on
Mhm.
because during that time,
I didn't know what
my
you were doing.
internet My internet was being a hoe.
Yeah, I thought fucking Cyberdyne was coming after you or some shit. I was just like, I'm just gonna ignore Judgment Day here for a minute.
I mean, I was swearing up a storm. I'm surprised you didn't hear that.
I heard nothing. I heard nothing from you. I just saw your fucking camera going in and out. Like, I'm just gonna keep rolling with it. You'll be back. Um, what about AAW? You said you got a couple of those things since Apex was tapped out by fucking Sniffles.
Yep, I got AAW for you.
Hell yeah.
AAW presents Windy City Classic 20. It's always good when you get to that 20-year mark. It takes place Friday, December 26th. Now you're probably wondering, why are we talking about it now? That's because we don't have a show next week.
That's why we're taking
We're
a
off.
break for the next 2 weeks. Yeah.
That's right.
Yeah. We're also quitting, but just until 2026. Unlike Power Hour, we're coming back.
This show takes place at the Berwyn Eagles Club, 6309 26th Street in Berwyn, Illinois. Doors are opening at 6:30 p.m. Bell time 7:30 p.m. Tickets go to aawpro.ticketleap.com for ticket information. All right, we are in the card. It is Quintero taking on Cameron Rogers. We have a lumberjack tag team match. It will be Robert Anthony and Solomon Tupu taking on Joe Alonzo and his son, Donovan Marcellus.
No shit. Wait, did you say his son, Donovan Marcellus?
Yes.
Is that like a you in danger father son, or is this like?
Yeah.
Oh,
I
okay,
guess you-
gotcha. I just, oh, fucking, oh, I'm just, I want to
Or
learn.
I mean, maybe it's the before and after, if anything.
Okay, I can see that. Yeah. So either way, also a piece of shit.
Yes.
Gotcha.
We have a grudge match. Shaza McKenzie with Sean Logan taking on John E. Bravo, not John E. Cash, John E. Bravo with Russ Hamilton. And
Is it the same guy?
no,
John. I don't know. Maybe resurface. Fucking dysfunction showing up at Brew City.
that's because dysfunction hasn't stopped.
May oh, who knows? Maybe one day we're gonna see a Johnny Cash and Ryan Projects fucking back together or something. You know,
I highly doubt that.
right? Like like maybe they'll come out with the fucking tag team being like semi-elite. I don't fucking know.
It will never happen.
Elite-ish.
John E. Cash hates this business.
We got to get Chad on the show one day. I
I
need
have
Norris.
not heard.
We
I
need
haven't heard
Norris
from
Jones on here. I know he used to listen to the show. I don't know if he still does or not. Fucking Norris Jones needs to get his ass on here.
Yeah, that'd be fun.
I think I still have him on Facebook too.
Yeah, I do too.
There he is. Fucking A. Norris Jones. I'm sorry, go ahead.
For the tag team titles, we have the Good Brothers, Gallows and Anderson, the champions, taking on Hellhounds. It's Shaft and Russ Jones. No relation to Chad and Nubby. Just
You
saying.
ever notice that fucking Norris Jones looks a little bit like a young Steve Arendt?
We have talked about this before.
Have we? Okay.
Yeah, not. I don't think. No, I don't think me and you have.
Oh,
But
okay.
so I remember the conversation was brought up. Vito or did an interview with Steve, or they were one. It was either one or the other did an interview with the other, and Chad Norris commented in the post saying he looks a lot like him or some shit. I'm like, we could
Okay.
totally sell this. Totally sell this.
Gotcha. Yeah. Fucking, I don't know. I haven't spoke to Chad. I can't remember the last conversation we had, but it probably was like maybe 5, 6 years ago. I do know he mentioned something about the podcast or something. And I told him too. It was like, I think it was right around the time you started. So 22, 21, whenever you came in. And I was like, yeah, you gotta come on. And I just don't think I ever heard from him again. But so I assume he
Yeah, I
doesn't
think.
like you. So
Oh no, we're okay. I guess
I
he's just
know,
in his own little
I'm
world.
just fucking with you.
Well, we were at the same show, all three of us, that at the DWA show that night. So
Yeah, who the fuck is Jerry Mears?
it's um it's Jay Jensen.
Oh, okay. Okay.
He changed his name for
I just saw
whatever reason.
I just saw that me and Chad have 8 mutual friends. I was like, I don't know who the fuck this guy is.
Yeah, I don't know why he changed his name, or he might have been hacked or something. I don't know.
I made a post on August 6th, 2019. I was like, who's making that count back in 2007? It's a fucking picture of fucking Norris Jones. Penny, I think that's the Elite Pro versus IWA show. Ah, man. No, I don't know what it is because, like, it's not. What you guys wear as referees for Elite Pro?
We were in the beginning. It was the white polos.
Yeah. Okay. So this was white polo era. Okay.
Hated that shit. So glad we went to the black with the E symbol on it. We have another tag match. It's
You
besties.
commented on it.
Oh, what did I say? What did I say?
Elite Pro versus IWA showcase.
Oh, well, there.
So
I answered your question like
yeah,
20 years ago.
yeah. So I was like, who's making that count back in '07? And then Chad comments, my tag partner is cameraman in the corner too. I'm not quite sure who that is. And then you commented back, Elite Pro versus IWA showcase. Okay. Ah, there we go. Ah, good times. I think this might have been the fucking chat that we started talking again. Maybe. I don't know.
Crazy.
I just love how it took you 7 years to answer that.
It
Oh, no, never mind. No. I'm looking at a different thing. Yes, 2019. Never mind. Yeah, guys.
mind blown.
Yeah. Well, that's what happens when we don't have fucking Apex just sitting there waiting for us to finish up. We can just go off.
This would have been his segment. So
This would have been this segment, yeah. And SCW would have been he's a fucking ball dropper. God.
he wanted 3 weeks off. That's what it was.
That's all I wanted. Yeah. Yeah. It's like, oh no, I'm the fucking top of the food chain. I'm the elite. I'm the best. Oh, my kid sneezed on me. I gotta go to the hospital.
Yeah, serves him right.
Good.
Eliminating jerk,
Good. I hope he loses a pinky.
moron, stupid.
Idiot. God.
Um,
Anyways,
so
AAW. Yeah.
we have a tag match. It's the besties in the world taking on Twist and Flip. For the heavyweight title, we have Trevor Lee, the champion, taking on Rich Swann.
Awesome.
Also in action will be the women's champion Maggie Lee, the heritage champion Isaiah Moore, and Joey Avalon. Joey Avalon's making appearances, not knowing what he's going to do. And that is AAW, the Windy City Classic number 20, taking place Friday, December 26th, the day after Christmas,
Well,
in case you didn't know.
now we do. And no one's half the battle. G.I. Joe. Wrestle League is also on Friday. I do have a poster that has some matches on it. Do you want to do this or you want me to do it?
I can do it because I have it all written out. So
All right, then go ahead. Discover. Cool. It's all you, brother.
I hope you have the right poster in front of you because there
It
was a change.
was sent to me, so who knows? We'll find out.
Well, if it was sent to you, when was it sent to you?
Yesterday,
Oh, then you probably got the new one.
I have a poster
Okay.
that has 1, 2, 3, 4 matches on it.
But there was a match change from because I saw the first one and then I realized, oh wait, didn't I just see a different match on there? So I checked it. I'm like, oh, there's updated. Okay.
Well, it's
So
fine.
yes.
So yeah, you talk about what you have, and I'll add in whatever I have on my end.
All right.
Yeah,
Teamwork. What a concept.
we'll do this together. It's crazy, people would think like this is fucking pettiness, but no, we're fucking DreamWorks, like
All
Toy
right.
Story.
Wrestle League presents Beats and Brawls 3 and Rage in the Cage, which means all matches are in a cage. Takes place Friday, December 19th at Lincoln Hall, 2424 North Lincoln Avenue in Chicago, Illinois. Doors open at 7 p.m., bell time 8 p.m. General admission tickets are just $25. That's weird just saying just 25. We have a four-way women's title match, as it will be Brittany K, the champion, taking on Blair Onyx, Mayari, and Lulu La Reina, with special referee Seneca Sunshine. Getting it right. Finally getting it right.
What goes on in your mind where you try to make everyone's name sound fancier than what it is?
My brain is weird.
Like, are you having a classy stroke or some shit where Sanika, like, don't get me wrong, classy as fuck. If SCW ever has a high class night, I'll have you do the match card when we fucking have matches for Enric Scholes and Benai Bahagas, stuff like that. You're my go-to guy for those nights.
Maybe I just don't know names right. Who knows? Maybe I'll get this next one right. Let's try it.
Hey, give it a shot.
So we have a 5-on-5 match, as it will be lethal injection.
Mm-hmm.
Not injection. Injection.
Lethal injection. And
oh wait, I am forgetting a word. It's the lethal injection crew.
There you go.
Taking on the JROTC.
Mm-hmm. Now, do you recall some of the faces that are here in this matchup?
If I can remember, we have JBiv.
Yep.
JR Lindsay.
Yep.
We got Joey Mack. He's on
Joey Mack might be the one. Yeah, Joey Mack might be the. So I'll tell you who I remember, but because I got the picture in front of me. So obviously JROTC is JR Lindsay, JBiv, DJ Thrax. They got Kindle Fire coming in to wrestle on their side, and then their fifth member, who I don't quite know who he is. On the other side, you got Ace, Donovan Lowe, Leo Black. I can't remember what this guy's name is, but I guess at one point he wrestled as Jesus.
Yeah.
What's his name?
The Hobo Prince.
There we go. And then the guy that you mentioned,
Joey Mack.
Yeah. So I pray, because this is the night before SCW. I hope Ace, Donovan Lowe, Leo Black, DJ Threx, and JBiv all have successful, safe nights, because that's my high voltage fucking roster.
Well, we'll see.
Yeah, I'll see if card's subject to change.
Yeah. We have a triple threat tag match. It is no priv. Taking on Thunder and Lightning.
Mm-hmm.
And the Bro Bros.
The Bro Bros.
Then we have Samurai del Sol, aka Kalisto, taking on Alfredo Maris.
Yep.
Now, that is all the matches I have.
That's what I got listed here. They did send me an additional poster, because the Beats and Brawls, Rage in the Cage, there's going to be live rap and beat sets.
Yep.
It looks like some of the names that are going to be there is Tim Perez, Backpack Beats, Do the Most. Looks like Roman numerals for the number 7, Ewoks, and B4 Lasers. are, I guess, some of the guests who are going to be doing live beats and live raps. You could definitely tell I am some kind of white hillbilly because of how I'm trying to explain this shit. Uh, but there's also a chance for you to enter a raffle to win a trip to Las Vegas.
There
So,
is. And there's another thing taking place just before the show, as Samurai Del Sol Callisto will be having a seminar
oh, there you go.
prior to the event from 3 p.m. to 5 p.m. It is $60.
Well, hell.
So go learn from one of the best. But
Oh,
that is
look,
Wrestle League.
there's a video on Wrestle League's page. Seneca Sunshine writes her letter to Santa ahead of being the special guest referee for the Fatal 4-Way Women's Championship match this Friday.
Now, if you ask me, she should just be in the match wrestling for
She
them.
should be in that. She definitely deserves it. I look forward to seeing her back in SCW in 2026.
She is the uncrowned SCW women's champion, in my opinion.
Oh yeah, yeah, no, she definitely got screwed out of it by Crystal Carmichael.
Yeah. But that is Wrestle League Beats and Brawls 3 Rage in the Cage. All matches are in the cage. Friday, December 19th.
Yeah.
As
All right, guys. I tried to get a special guest on to run through SCW with us. Doesn't look like his internet, well, just like yours, the internet's not working well, but um I was hoping to try to get my commentating partner, Big Dog Chris James, on here with us, but fortunately he's not able to do it, which is okay. It's fine. This is Apex's responsibility. So just like his basketball career, he just drops the fucking ball. So
speaking of Apex, they just posted his promo on the SCW's.
okay, so he's healthy enough to fucking cut a promo, but God forbid could show up to his fucking what the hell is this called? Not job, but his
Podcast.
yeah, no, but what's his
Uh,
obligations? I'll go that
yeah,
route.
obligation. Yeah,
Yeah,
obligation.
fucking guy. So December 20th, we got live pro wrestling put on by Southland Championship Wrestling as SCW brings Christmas Bash. This is at the Shaban Civic Center at 180 West 1st South Street in Shaban, Illinois. Doors open at 6 p.m. Bell times at 7, $20 front row, $15 general admission. When 6 p.m. Opens those doors, high voltage kicks off in the Southland. A lot of debuts, a lot of returns. Sean Danger will be taking on a debuting Kidlet. So we're going to see Kidlet down in SCW going up against Sean Danger. A debuting styling Shane Eaton, which for those guys don't know, I mean, if you're fans of Power Entertainment, you know Shane Eaton. Veteran in this business, wants to come down to SCW. I found him a spot. He's going to be taking on Donovan Lowe. Dude reached out to me. He's like, listen, I got some more gas in the tank. I want some opportunities. I want a spot. And I was like, okay, sure. Didn't demand it. Said he wanted it. So, yeah. It's Christmas. I'm a jolly fat man with a beard. I can give out fucking gifts. Why the hell not?
Isn't he still part of the Reckoning?
Ah, nope. I don't think so. I don't think so. You could. I mean, I don't think so. I hope not. I don't think so.
Yeah.
I just saw that dude won Manager of the Year. So for that, take it for what that is.
Bitch.
Amazing Turtle finds his way back home on high voltage to take on Ace, rising star in SCW. So I mean, I don't know, dude's gonna try to make a name for himself off of you, but best of luck to you taking on the young rising star of Ace. Long awaited return of El Dorado as he is making his way back to SCW, and he'll be taking on Trog the War Beast. Kind of upset about what happened last month in his matchup. Demanded competition, demanded another match. Okay, you demand it. You got somebody who's bigger than you. So good luck to that. Be telling me how to do my fucking job. Now, as far as the main card goes, for those of you who didn't see it on our YouTube channel, which you could if you just go over to Just Freakin Wrestling's YouTube channel, check out our JFW exclusives. But I also posted it up on our Facebook page. Leo Black, DJ Thrax, JROTC attacked Leo Black. At the end of the show last month, Dallas Calloway came to even the odds, kind of split them up and everything. This is turning into a tag team match between JROTC and our High Voltage champion, Dallas Calloway, along with his tag team partner, Leo Black. So, I don't know what condition these three men are going to be in following their match on Friday, but I'm going to assume whoever comes out on top Friday night is probably going to see victory over here on Saturday. Another tag team match. We got the SCW tag team champions, the Torture Killers, were defending their tag team titles against Tribunal, making up of the Kingpin, Warren C. Freiberg III, and Chris Miller, two of your favorite people. Michael Morris will be going one-on-one with one half or one of the leaders of this function, Brandon Espinoza. James Creed will be going up against Chris Exodus. We saw him take on Parasite last month. Well, now we're going to see him take on Chris Exodus this month. A debuting Nikki Rebel will be going one-on-one against Crystal Carmichael for the Women's Championship. Nubby mentioned Apex skipped out on doing the podcast and decided to make a promo instead. He'll be going up against Terry Allen in a singles match. Parasite, who we saw debut last month, will be going up against the Night Reaper in a one-on-one match. Non-title matchup is Eric Schultz will be going against Damian Walker. I have no idea who Damian Walker is. Nobody, who's Damian Walker?
He's a rising star in the Midwest. All I know.
All I heard was something about his association with CSW. So,
yeah, I did meet him on Friday.
Okay.
At CSW, cool. So
there we go. And for what I believe is to be the main event, the SCW Championship will be on the line as Benny Burgess will be going up against Axel Rico.
Hell yeah.
And I believe Rico is making his SCW debut. Which, you know what? We saw fucking a lot of debuting superstars having title opportunities. None of them succeeded. Maybe Axel Rico could be the exception. So, again, guys, if you're around the Kankakee area, head down to Shabance, Illinois this Saturday for Christmas Bash down at the Shabance Civic Center. A lot of matches. Again, once the doors open up at 6, High Voltage is kicking off. So you're looking at nearly 4 hours of wrestling action. Make sure you get down there and kick off your Christmas holiday with a bash.
Clutch.
I know, right? Normally this is where I'll tell you, hey, next week we're going to do this, that, and the other thing, but we're not, because we're not having any other shows until 2026. So, Nubby, what is your final 2025 freaking thought?
Wow. So.
Wow.
What a year it's been.
I know, right?
Now, I've had, like, real life ups and downs. Some tragedy in the beginning of the year. Kind of ruined my mood for the rest of the year. I did have good times, though. that helped me get through the situation I was in. Still dealing with it, but I'm getting better at it. But that's not my final freaking thought, because I'm not going to end it like that. I'm not going to end 2025 like that. I am going to talk about John Cena, who officially retired. Now, did he go out the right way? In a traditional sense? Yes. Do we think it should have been different? Maybe. Possibly. But I was okay with it.
Mm-hmm.
I
We
mean,
have
why
the, we
wouldn't
have the, we have the same freaking thought, so I'm glad we could talk about this. Yeah.
All right. I kind of figured we
Yeah.
would.
Well, the thing is, like, and it's not so much like my final freaking thought is so much like debating his finish. It's more along the lines of the fans' reactions to it. Um, I honestly didn't see it happening any other way than him giving up.
You can't say he gave up, though.
He tapped out.
Tapping out is not necessarily giving up in my eyes.
He gave up. I mean, it's just like,
To say someone gave up,
yeah.
you have to say they didn't try. He tried.
I disagree. I
He,
don't think that's what I don't think that's what giving up is.
I think that's what it is. Like you're not trying. You're just gonna be like, oh, something is hard right now. I give up.
Yeah.
I mean, he was put in the sleeper, and he kept fighting out of it, and he did a few times.
Yeah.
That's just because he tapped out doesn't mean he actually gave up. It's just you are put in a situation where you can only take so much.
I think you're comparing giving up to never trying. And those are two completely different things.
I just think tapping out is just different
Mm-hmm.
to
Yeah.
actually giving up, because tapping out, you at least put up a fight like he did. It's just that at that
Yeah.
point you finally can't. You lost all your energy. You can't take it anymore.
Yeah.
So you have to tap out. It's like
Yeah.
so best comparison or
Okay.
best whatever for
Yeah.
me is when you're eating dinner
Mm-hmm.
and you're full. Yeah, I tap out. I literally go like this. I'm
Yeah.
done
Yeah. You
because I've
stopped
had
eating.
enough. Right.
Yeah. You gave up eating. You're done.
No, you're full. You got to stop. So in that situation, metaphorically, he was full and he tapped out.
Okay.
Like he
Well,
had no more energy to
let me.
keep going.
I'll give you an analogy. If I sat here and kept telling you something like, dude, the sky is fucking green. And you're like, no, it's not. It's blue. I'm like, no, dude, it's green. You know, you see blue because it's the reflection of the ocean from the light beaming. And it's fucking, you know, it's you may see blue, but it's truly green. No, it's fucking blue. No, dude, it's green. You know, that's like going back and forth to it. It's like, you know what? You're not gonna listen to me. I give up trying. I'm done trying. I'm not doing it anymore. You got me. I quit. I give up. That's what it is. It's he fought his ass off, but eventually he surrendered. He quit. He gave up. Like that's what it is. It's it's
I
like
just nah. I don't see it
you can
that way. I
disagree.
think
You can disagree with it. That's fine. That's you're
giving up
wrong.
is just not trying in my eyes.
Let's
Tapping
see what
out, you had enough.
See what Webster has to say.
Oh, he's probably gonna lie just like everybody else.
Maybe. Let's find out. Cease making an effort, resign oneself to failure. He wasn't the kind of man to give up easily. Allows oneself to be taken over by an emotion or addiction. Part with something that one would prefer to keep. Stop the habitual doing or consuming of something. I think cease to making an effort, yeah. Because technically, if he really wanted to, he could have just held on until he passed the fuck out.
Maybe he didn't want to pass out.
Right? So he gave up. My thought about it though, and again, it's not about how that ended. It's more of like the behind the curtain stuff that people
Oh
are
yeah,
trying to talk about with with him smiling before he tapped out. And I guess there's one perspective that I disagree with, and then there's a perspective that I want to go with. So the one I disagree with is everyone's saying that the reason he was smiling before he tapped out is he disagreed with the finish, he disagreed with the booking, and he thought this was bullshit and tapped out. In my mind, I think him smiling before tapping out is realizing the moment he taps, that bell rings, the match is over, the career is done. And I think for me, like how I see it, and I think until he goes into an interview and that question's asked of him, which maybe if he does do a Chris Van Vliet podcast, that may be a question. Seems like a question Crispy would bring up is why the smile? Why did he have that look on his face? For me, I think it's one of the things like he's realizing this is it. Like this is done. As soon as I tap, the bell's gonna ring, the match is gonna be over, and my career is done. So, what do you think it's a smile of wow, this is over, or a smile of wow, this finish is bullshit?
No, I agree that he's smiling because it's over. It's kind of like a happy cry.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah,
That's the way I'm seeing it. Like you just saw somebody for the first time in 20 years, right?
yeah.
Someone you've missed,
Mm.
and you hug them, whatever, and you kind of cry, but it's because you're happy to see them.
Mm-hmm.
Cena smiled because he had a great career. He has no regrets. Well, yeah, I
Mm.
wouldn't say he had. I mean, he dated Nikki Bella. That might be a regret right there. But um,
Wait, dating her or dumping her? Well, actually, I guess he got dumped by her. I don't
there's
know.
there's nobody knows the real truth behind that.
I don't know.
But
I'll tell you right now though, if Total Bellas was any legitimate proof on how their relationship was, I think his rules are fucking insane. If
oh,
that's the way if that's the way he lives, hey, it's his life, dude. That's his fucking money. That's his fucking house to live the way you want to live and shit. But I mean, like if Total Bell and not Total Bellas, Total Divas, or maybe even Total Bellas too. I didn't watch Total Bellas. I just watched Total Divas. But if that was proof of how the relationship was, I could have fucking dealt with that, 100.
yeah,
percent Now Stephanie Vaquer, she took over. Now it's Vaquer's turn. Bella's old. Like, move on. Now I want Vaquer. She's the one. She's my La Prima or whatever it's called. La Premia or whatever.
yeah. But yeah, I think it has nothing to do with him being upset about the finish, and that's where I'm kind of like pissed off about because
Mhm.
there's so many people out there that are hating on Triple H, which there
Yeah.
is no reason to because
No.
you you people do not you were not there in that booking meeting.
Yeah.
You don't know whether or not Cena came up with the idea or this was WWE's idea. You can't just go after Triple H like that. Nobody on this fucking planet can tell me that they know Triple H came up with this or WWE in general.
Yeah.
Until someone can show me proof that Triple H or another member of the writing team said Cena is going to tap out.
Hmm.
Fuck off. For
Yeah.
real. Fuck off, people.
I
You were not there.
agree.
You were not the
100%. Yeah.
fly. You were not the fly in the fucking wall. Shut up. You're just bitching just a bitch because you didn't get your Cena victory, which people are comparing his retirement tour to Sting. Totally different.
Mhm.
Totally. Sting had a run, an actual run in AEW, where Cena had a final run
Yeah.
in 1 year. And you can't do a lot in 1 year. You just can't. It's
Yeah.
kind of like when Steve and I did a angle at GPW in 3 months. It panned out okay, but it would have worked better if we had longer time.
Yep.
But that's a story for another time.
It's amazing. Like when I get a guy like when peek behind the curtain stuff. When I went out to the booking committee at SCW, I was like, "Hey, I had this cool storyline I want to run by." And like, "Oh, what's that?" I'm like, "Hey, now hear me out. It's 4 years long," and they they looked at me like, "Is there a way you could shrink that down?" I'm like, You could, but then you just kind of lose the story." And I know that there was a post out there somewhere, and I don't know how legitimate it was, where Cena wanted 200 and something dates, and they gave him 32 or whatever the fuck it was. I think at that time, less is more. It's like, so you want them there when you need them to be. They're not consistently, because then all of a sudden then the shit gets stale. I was like, well, I don't need to go to this John Cena one because he's going to be here in 2 weeks, or he's going to be here next week. And kind of going back to what you're saying as far as who's responsible for this, that, and the other thing, is like, you're telling me that they did not take John Cena's consideration into his final match and what he wanted to fucking do? This is going to show up on the next Unreal season. It's got to. But I, the fact that like people are like saying like, like, you fucked up, fuck you, Triple H sucks, or chanting AEW while they're interviewing him and shit like that. It's like it's like, find the story, know the story before you just go out there and sit there and say Triple H ruined professional wrestling. It's like, dude, fucking Monday night's going on as we do this podcast. Shit kept going. It's
Yep.
moving forward, and Jay Uso's fucking little interview. They need to fucking find a way to fix that dude, because him going out there drunk and like on a microphone is fucking messed up. He needs to stop doing that shit too. I think he almost dropped the
Yeah.
F-bomb. But I don't know. I think it was a good. I think Saturday Night Main Event was great. I mean, not only John Cena's match, but the fact that you had the NXT champion wrestling the WWE champion. You had Sol Ruca wrestling Bailey. You had an NXT tag team going up against AJ Styles and Dragon Lee. Um, it, the entire show was incredible. The match was fantastic. Yes, it would have been a great heartfelt moment knowing John Cena was able to walk away with that final victory, but at the same time, this benefits Gunther than it did when Gunther wrestled Goldberg. It is way
Oh yeah.
more. This matters way nothing against Goldberg. This is way more important. And the fact that he fucking made John Cena tap, and John Cena was able to have that final fucking moment, and I mean, good for him. I think that was really cool. And then we mentioned that Elias was there, Kevin Owens was there, Trish Stratus, Booker T, Kurt Angle, Mark Henry. Um, I don't know who the woman was next to Trish.
Eve Torres.
Okay, okay, that makes sense. He did sleep with her. Um, maybe
Sami
he did.
Zayn. Sami Zayn was there with his
Sami Zayn.
child.
Yep. It, are there people who you think should have been there who wasn't there? That was kind of weird.
Um,
Zack Ryder, I think, should have been there.
Probably, yeah, because he did do a storyline with him for a while.
Mhm.
But
I know Wade Bear. I mean, obviously Wade Bear was there calling the show and the Nexus
yeah,
stuff. We knew we weren't gonna see fucking Edge, but Chris Jericho's a free agent. Jericho could have been there.
he could have been there off, but just he couldn't be on camera.
I don't know. I guess looking back at did Cena and Jericho ever really have a notable feud? Because
I would.
I can't even
I
think of a
don't think
Jericho
so.
Cena match.
I think they did. It's just that I think at the time when Cena was starting to get up there,
Hmm.
Jericho was in and out
I
on
can
his
see that.
tours and shit.
Yeah.
So they may have had a match or two. I just don't remember.
Right.
That was such a long
Yeah.
time ago.
Carlito. It would have been nice to see Carlito there.
Yeah, there might be some heat though with
You think so between
WWE.
Carlito and Cena? Why? Because
Not
Carlito's.
Cena, WWE, because
Ah,
the way they
oh,
went out.
but I mean, who gives a shit? God,
Eh,
come on now.
I don't give a shit about Carlito anyway. So
Um, Anything else you want to add to the John Cena stuff?
Yeah. So people are like in the midst of talking about Triple H and shit. People
Yes.
are saying, "Oh, bring back Vince McMahon." Like Vince McMahon would have made this any better. Go
Yeah,
fuck yourself.
that's such a
20,
worse idea.
20 years ago, maybe 20 years ago, Vince McMahon, yes, he probably could have came up with something better. Maybe he probably would have tweaked this 1 year tour, whatever the fuck.
Yeah.
But the Vince McMahon that's now, no, you're insane. Because the last 3 years he was there, the shows sucked. And
It's amazing. I'm sorry, go ahead. No, you're go ahead.
as much as the shows might suck right now,
Yeah.
because TKO is nuts, but no, Vince McMahon over the last 5 years, his mind is gone.
Mm-hmm.
Fuck no. Just deal with what you have. Deal with what we just went through. Yeah, I don't think the Cena tour was the greatest, but again, you can only do so much in a year.
Yep.
And this is what Cena wanted. Yeah, he wanted more dates. They didn't give it to him. Whatever, that's fine. He dealt with it, and they gave you what they could with what they had.
Yeah.
So no, Vince McMahon. No.
It's amazing how all it takes is, in the eyes of the wrestling fan, it takes one bad main event finish to forgive Vince McMahon's sexual assault charges. And that should tell you a lot about the people who fucking have opinions online. Like, Triple H just fucked up John Cena's finish. Bring back the guy who's shitting on interns because that's who we fucking want instead. Like, are you out of your mind?
The same people that are saying this are the ones that said Triple H is the best booker we have. Dude,
Mhm.
these people are fucking insane.
Yeah,
I don't get it.
it's fucking nuts. We will be gone the remainder of the year. Our next show is going to be January 5th. Now, I'm hoping it pans out the way I'm hoping it pans out, but when we come back on January 5th, obviously we're going to be talking about Rocket Pro Wrestling's New Year's resolution. We are going to have some special guests on the show. Over the years, obviously we had Pac-Man on here as a mainstay for many, many months, year plus, or however long he was fucking here. It felt like forever. We've had Double J on, we've had Tony Gabagool on, we've had Giggles on. In the spirit of Love Intoxicated Men and the fact that the LIM will be leaving Freakin Studios here shortly as well. I think by the end of the year, they're going to be gone. We're going to bring on LV Intoxicated Men to talk about Rocket Pro Wrestling the way we talk about Rocket Pro Wrestling. Now, they're still going to have their own show. It's they're going to do it their way, and that's fine. I'm bringing on two lovely intoxicated members to talk about Rocket Pro Wrestling the way we talk about Rocket Pro Wrestling. And to make it entertaining for me, we're going to bring on the, I don't know if they have a, Jesus. Fuck it, the queen of the kitchen, Laura, Lady Giggles. She's going to come on the show. And former Rocket Pro heavyweight champion, and I guess former I got nothing to do with that man champion.
I think it's the sober championship or something like that.
Maybe whatever the fuck it is. Maximus Orion. So you hear me talk about Maximus Orion a lot on this podcast. For those of you who aren't fans of Rocket Pro Wrestling, first off, change that attitude, change that perspective. Check out an RPW show. If you haven't seen an LIM podcast, then you may have not seen him. But I talk a lot of shit about Maximus and his family on this podcast, especially when we talk about Rocket Pro Wrestling. So it's going to be really exciting when I start doing it and he's here while we do it, because I'm not going to change who I am.
So you are going
I
to
oh
mention his father pandering,
oh
and
100%. Oh, I'm going to shit on the fact that this dude lost to Tony Gabagool so fucking hard. Um, but obviously we're going to talk about professional wrestling. We're going to talk
yeah.
about the Rocket Pro show. I flat out, and when I reached out to both of them and say, listen, January 5th, we're going to talk about Rocket Pro Wrestling. Um, I want you to come on. And they both said yes. They both agreed to it. Fools. I flat out told Laura, I'm like, get ready because you're going to be the star of the fucking show. And she said, like, well, what do you mean? No, I'll just come in and get my opinions. I'm like, fuck no. This isn't the LIM podcast. I'm putting you front and fucking center. Like, she's going to give opinions and she's going to have words. It's going to be more than, well, I don't know. I think they might win, so I'm going to have to go with it. Fuck no. I want some analytics. Like, this shit's getting real. Like, I'm fucking putting her on the at the front of the stage, and she's gonna get her shit in. But I'm excited for it because we don't really have a lot of special guests on and everything. Like I said, I tried to get Cowboy Chris on here. Unfortunately, it didn't work out, which is fine. Um, but I'm excited to kind of get their perspective as obviously a former owner of Rocket Pro Wrestling, now just the child of the owners who fucking can't make his own dinners, fold his own laundry. And the only fucking woman in the LIM who still hangs around because Gunther's hot daughter's somewhere else, who just happens to work in the kitchen because whatever. So, January 5th, we're coming back, 2026. Huge show because Maximus Orion and Laura will be here to talk Rocket Pro Wrestling with us. So, I'm really excited for that. And yeah. Any goals for 2026, Nubby?
Win a fucking championship.
Tag, singles, don't matter.
Doesn't matter.
Doesn't matter. Just want to hold gold.
I'm gonna hold gold and maybe get on a main roster somewhere, if you know what I mean.
Uh, Guys, we appreciate you hanging out with us throughout 2025. Again, enjoy the next 2 weeks without us. I know it's going to suck, but we will be back on January 5th, where we'll be hanging out with Rocket Pro Wrestling talent and LIM members. So, of course, Nubby's also an LIM member, so you hang out with an LIM member every Monday. So, make sure you do check us out on YouTube if you want to watch the podcast. Make sure you subscribe over there. If you're going to listen, continue to do so over on Spotify or Apple Podcast. Subscribe, give us a rating, give us a review. They help us out huge. We do appreciate it. And that's all I got.
Well, all right. I believe we can. Oh yeah, he's not here. Ring the bell on this episode.
As always, I'm Travesty.
And I am the Faction Slayer, Nubby, the Amazing Turtle, Cowabunga, Kyle still sucks.
And thank you for listening to another episode. Oh, God. What's wrong with Kyle? What did Kyle do this time?
He just exists.
Oh, okay, cool. And thank you for listening to an episode of Just Freak Wrestling, the JFW Podcast.